busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No, I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right. Hey, it's me.
Hey, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I screwed up, and that kid lost his father.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling center last year.
You think he's hiding out there?
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This coming from a guy who can run up walls.
Hi guys, back for another episode today. Part 6 we're doing today. As I said on part 5, hope you enjoyed that episode. See, what I'm going to do now is just do some of the wee collections.
Hey, we're running another piece on Jefferson Davis, and it made me wonder, how's his son Miles doing?
Not good. I've been there. The loss is all you're thinking of.
He needs something to do outside of school. Maybe a part-time job?
It's not a bad idea, but it has to be the right job. Something that makes him feel useful, like what he's doing matters.
Kind of think you just described Feast.
MJ, that's perfect. I'll talk to May about it.
That's what I'm here for.
So that guys, so now it's the activity, and I said before I forgot. Do some set activities and get them all done. And then we'll just focus on the main story next time I'm back. Part 7. So I think we'll go do the backpacks first, then we'll do the surveillance towers, and then some black cat stuff.
Bomb in that truck. Gotta get it away from civilians.
Plus the side missions as well, like the activities, crime activities, and the main side missions that are there.
Just like that movie with the bomb on the bus. What was it called? Fastness, super quick? Nah, that wasn't.
So hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Just enjoying this walk that I've been doing. Sorry it's not the most consistent, but obviously I'm really busy, so I just took to try and work whatever I do. But I hope you understand that and still tune in. So as you can see, we've got some black cat stuff over there. Got a backpack next to us, research lab. So I think what we'll just do is we'll just focus on getting the surveillance towers first. So there's a mission there, it's Spider-Man. Or we'll just focus on actually, we'll just do stuff that's actually in the area first, makes it easier. Means you don't need to go back and forth to area.
1034. Officers engaged with armed suspects. Multiple shots fired. Officers needed in God's Acre. Over.
It's getting away.
Well, the birds will be rest when you catch the bird. Catch
Nothing like putting my
the
skills to good
pigeons.
use.
These pigeons can be a little bit of pain in the arse to catch sometimes. If you don't get them the right bit. But if you do, you'll get them and you'll be sorted. Just keep close to them and just try and get them when you can. Like that. That's it, got them. It's bad to where I came from. So 11 more left to go and that'll be that done. Hopefully try and get it done tonight.
Hey Howard, think I found one of Pidgey's cousins. Dusty gray flecks. Might have just left a stain on my suit.
Clear. Guy's a little devil. But he's a charmer. Give him a pat on the head and point him towards Feast. He'll find his way.
No problem. I'll do the same for any others I find.
Got a breaking and entering in progress. Witness reported location as Sugar Hill.
So we've got another crime here, so let's take this one down the road. Last one I missed obviously was the pigeon. But it doesn't matter, they always show up anyway, loads of crimes.
Man, Fisk goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour.
That's that.
Pro tip, if you're not good at breaking or entering, maybe don't pull a B&E.
So I still got this backpack sitting over here. First one is right in the middle here at the top, you see it right there. That's it, just grab it, that's it. So the comic book we've got. Next thing's going to be, let's check on the map. We'll do a research lab and then we'll do Black Cat and that way I'm 2 done.
Attention unit. We have an armed robbery in a commercial area. Reported location is near Douglas.
Pete, my mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way.
So I guess we need to break some regulators off the building. So it's 50 of them, just one quick.
Luckily the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take them out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story? Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me. Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily. Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly.
It's not the same done. The research facility missions aren't really that hard, as long as you just do them and know where everything is.
An area peek from my spider sense. Everyone's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this.
So one that was left is Black Cat, and that is on the map, try to find it. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's back here.
Another camera. Gotta be Black Cat.
Are you jealous I'm visiting my other man? I hope so. But you should know bad boys aren't my type.
Where's gonna be sitting? So sitting where an open door would be. Or a painting, something like that, usually. You can sometimes get a hint off it, it depends. If you're close to it, but... there we go, see
Got
right
it.
there. I've got it.
Why are you doing this, Felicia? You know I'm gonna catch you.
So I tapped them. So when you obviously unlock the research facilities, you can fast travel to them on the map. So it's kind of a good way to help out everything you do. So let's take a surveillance tower now.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
So we've got a wee hint there of Scorpion, obviously, for J. Jonah Jameson. I wonder if he'll be in the game soon. Unless you probably know that he will be. But... okay, so...
1034. Officers engaged with armed suspects. Multiple shots fired.
I
Please
need
proceed.
ground strikes first. I need to go into skills and see if I can unlock ground strikes. I can't, so I'll unlock that. Means we've got the...
To Spanish
facilities to
Harlem.
do.
Over.
Let's get it done, so that's that. Okay, so... rise. Shaking Harlem, it's called.
Hey Pete, do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force. Found a trouble spot.
This one's quite easy to do for the research facility. Not really that hard, just need to get the right bit. What I usually do is jump up and then just come down with some force. That's it.
Did it! That's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading. I don't have much time. If Oscorp was actually using Harry's station, they'd have found the problem before it got this bad. Of course, if there is an explosion, they'll blame it on Harry. Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry.
No one over there.
There's the spot. Always helps to take the pressure off. Wish it was that easy for life in general.
Sorry guys, that's really
Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work.
Done that one, that's fine done. So now we just need to see some landmarks. The backpack and work our way down, also the bottom of the map, or the district. I'll probably get half of the map done today anyway, a quarter. But hopefully half I can get done for you so you can see most of it. You know where the collection points are. If you want to play it yourself, then also you can go through my walkthrough and look where they are. They're quite easy to find. Some things can be a wee bit annoying to find, some spots, but most of the time they're easy to find.
Pardon me! Pigeon.
It's
getting away.
On top on the route. Oh, he diverted. Played me.
Taking you home, buddy.
10 minutes ago. We're back to getting the backpack here. I'm going to leave all the Fisk's hideouts till later on and do another episode. A bit longer doing, I'll say. Don't see enough time to do them today because I'm heading to work soon, guys. So sorry about that, but maybe a short video for you also about other collectibles and that's it.
Attention unit.
Down here,
Just got word of an
the wall.
assault in progress. Incident occurred in Robinson. Over.
So, spike the squad then. So now we can go along to. See, we're not on here on our surveillance tower. We unlock that to get the rest of the map. There's still 2 side missions, but I'll do side missions maybe in another video, guys. Closer to once I finish the main story, I'll do them. Well, probably before I try and make sure I've got everything done for the end of the story. Main missions.
Friends, I've just received an update on Adrian Toombs, aka the Vulture. Apparently, this winged criminal has fallen ill with cancer, and he's been moved to the Raft's infirmary for treatment, which will undoubtedly cost a fortune in public funds. Now let me ask you, why do we even have an infirmary at the Raft? It's a supermax prison full of maniacs. If they get sick, let nature take its course. Now I realize that's harsh, but so is my tax bill.
So we've got a backpack right in front of us and everything else to see. Yes, we've got research facility, 2 backpacks, and side missions. We'll get them done now, get away.
Officers engaged with armed suspects. Multiple
Never
shots
seen a
fired.
Murdoch with Daredevil.
Additional officers report to
it's
Spanish
like,
Harlem.
If you've not seen it, we've now seen Murdoch's obviously the law firm that Matt Murdoch is in for the Daredevil movies and Netflix TV series, which is really good. If you want to watch something on Netflix, watch Daredevil, it's really good. I recommend it. Ah, it's on the outside, my bad. Spider signal. So we're 8 out of 55 collecting in backpack, so it's not too bad. And then we'll just do invisible shaking. And that'll be that.
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous. And the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it. And I'll need to be cloaked. Nailed it! Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others. Boom! Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me. Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust. That's one drone. Are these armed drones even legal? Stealth Spidey strikes again. Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully, Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
So that's that, guys, that's that side mission complete. So next one we're going to do is go down to Upper East Side. We'll do, try to see what we'll do, let's do, yeah, we'll do Upper East Side District. There's only not many things we need to do here, to be honest, so it's not too bad. Just need to get the 3 surveillance towers on first and we see everything, and that'll be that. So let's just swing over to them now and get started. Also, if you guys didn't know, I do live stream on Twitch with a few of my friends. We play Black Ops, Project Black Ops 4, Multiplayer and Blackout. We have some other games too as well. Just if you want to join in with us, if you want to, just give me a message on Twitch or on Twitter, and we'll happily have a game with you if you want sometime. We usually do it maybe at the weekend, Monday, Tuesday when we're all off together. So hopefully you guys will want to tune into that. I'll leave a link to my Twitch also in the comments in the description of the video so you can get it. So here's backpack. This backpack is a pain in the arse to find because it's underground, but you need to go. Where is it again? It's. Can't remember where I found it the last time.
Today is a day for somber
It's somewhere here. You go.
honoring fallen heroes like Jefferson Davis. There is also a day to vow never again. It stops here. Some people say I blame everything on Spider-Man. Well, I don't blame him for the bomb. That cowardly act is squarely the responsibility of whoever committed it. If we're gonna keep New York safe, we can no longer tolerate the kind of lawlessness Spider-Man and his ilk represent. This is our city. By God, we're gonna take it back.
So guys, I was under the bridge. If you find it, come to this side, jump over the side, go underneath it, where you see I was. That's what it is. Like I said before, some of them can be a wee bit annoying to find, but if you just use your scanner with R3, usually you'll find them all, so it's quite easy. So we've got a claim up here obviously, so we'll take this out now and deal with that.
Oh boy. Rockets! They got rockets!
Always want to dodge those rockets. If you don't, they do massive amounts of damage to you. If you do 2 or 3 of them at a time, they can easily rip behind you, which isn't the best. Some guys with the guns always want to dodge them and just counter attack them. I see there's 2 here, so we've seen this building there was, so I'll take that one out first, and then take the guy at the end if there's any. That's done. Yep, that's all done.
If you told 12-year-old me one day dudes in masks would try to blow him up with rockets, well, actually, you'd probably get pretty excited.
So level 14 now. Melee damage goes by 10%, which is really good. My skill point will unlocked. As you see in front of me, here's the Avengers Tower. I will do a video on the secret trophies you have to unlock to get certain things. One of them is perched on top of the Avengers Tower. I also unlocked them before playing my old walkthrough that I did, so I can't really get the trophies again for these. But I will be able to go through all of them and tell you what they are, so you know.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
So now we're unlocked the plus a pigeon I can see to the side of us. So one more surveillance tower and that'll be a district done. See a pigeon here, so we'll just go and collect our pigeon around. Means we'll have 9 left after this one. So we're getting there. I just gone this way, so we can just catch him.
It is my responsibility to catch that pigeon. I can't believe I said that.
Oh, almost had him there. Got to press R1. That was my bad, guys. Sorry. A rookie mistake that was. Got him. Plus next to Black Cat's hideout, stakeout, so we can do that. Just right here.
Another camera. Looks like Black Cat, all right.
Oh, poor Spider. I know I disappointed you when I couldn't go straight, but why mess with perfection?
Another cat.
Huh?
I think they sell rare wine here. She's branching out. Gotta try and get ahead of her.
So that one done. Another side mission to go storming the castle. We'll do it later, like I said before. I'll focus on all them when it comes to it. We'll just head down here to landmark in the backpack token next to the police station. That'll just start. Oh, another crime here. Oh, how do we fight?
Okay, kids. You can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing core.
How's your faster when you get them? Come in handy. Always like to use them.
Slowing down.
Can be satisfying
Trying to
end move
accomplish.
if you get a big battle coming on. But I would recommend just trying to level up fast and get your upgrades so you can just get everything done with your skills and that. Because they really do come in handy for you in boss battles and big group fights and that following the main story. And same for side missions too, because enemies do get a lot harder, plus it depends what difficulty you're playing on. Also I'm playing amateur friendly now, I think it is.
Officers needed in the vicinity of Vanderbilt.
So my enemies aren't too hard, but they're okay. So there's a landmark here, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right here, like that.
Avengers Tower is so cool. They're never around to use it. I think they're probably somewhere on the west coast right now.
Friends, today we have a very special caller, breaking important news right here, because where else? Mayor Osborne, thanks for calling in.
No, thank you, Jonah. When you were publishing the Bugle, you were always fair to me. Tough, sure, but fair.
Well, that's my job, Mr. Mayor. All I have is my integrity, and I won't compromise it for anyone. Now, what's this crucial breaking news you're revealing for the first time anywhere on my show?
Well, after the brutal, cowardly City Hall bombing that almost claimed my life, it's clear our understaffed police department needs help. And I want to reassure the people of New York that I am providing it.
Aha! I said it! You all heard me say we needed this. Are you using my idea of bringing in cops from Lake Placid?
Ah, no. Though that was a fine idea. No, this would be a security contractor, much like the ones our military uses to assist our troops overseas. I can't name it until the contracts are signed, but their qualifications are impeccable.
Well, that sounds terrific, Mr. Mayor. Though, of course, I'll have to reserve my tough but fair final judgment until I have all the facts.
I'd expect nothing less. And let me stress, this is in no way replacing our brave officers of the law, just augmenting them in a way that cuts through the red tape and gets results.
And results are what we want. You know, I'm glad you're here, so I can share my theory on how Spider-Man may well be working with the demons.
And a fascinating theory it is, I'm sure. But my doctors are advising me to get some rest now, so if you don't mind.
Oh, of course. Thank you for calling in, Mr. Mayor. My lines are open for you anytime. Jared, did you hear? Tough but fair! That's our new slogan. I don't care who else is using it. Don't care.
So guys, if you want to, you can unsubscribe to Joe Jameson's podcast. It's in the menu option. I'm sure it's just a long... Where is it? I'll find it now. I'm sure it would be in the main bit. You can just go to your settings. It'd be in game. I'm sure it was. Actually, where it was again. I've seen it earlier on.
Armed robbery.
In your settings anyway, guys, I'm sure you can go along and find it somewhere you want to do it. Actually, be in collections, I think. Yeah. You can download the episode or you can unsubscribe there. And these will all give you everything you want to do. Also, the backpacks are found, everything that we've found so far, obviously. First date menu, obviously, lawyer's business card, Nelson Murdoch, Spider Signal, there's Plushie Doll. You can always see what it is, guys. You can click it and tell us read what they are.
Not sure.
It tells you. But also, I'll let you do it yourselves. So your moves, let's see, unlock. Just go through them and check what you obviously unlocked during the time. If you want to know any new moves or learn all of them, that's in there for you. So you can the rest of it. as I say, I do have the DLC, all 3 chapters, Silver Lining, The Heist and Tough Wars. So we'll go through all them once I've completed the main story. So let's get back to doing the side quest, guys. There's an armed robot. So we'll just take care of this now.
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
That was that.
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man.
Got another landmark there. Let's get through these landmarks quick. Another thing too, when the city there will be people who try to greet you. Obviously you want to shake a hand and that. If you do 10 of them through the game, you get one of the trophies. Can't remember the name of it, but I obviously know that one. I think I'm on 8 myself mode walkthrough, but I'll get the 10 on this walkthrough with you guys, so you can also see it. Yeah, see, your focus bar gets full every time you do certain things, like moves and that. So it's kind of good everything goes on.
Magnifique.
All available units. There's an armored car robbery in progress.
Please mobilize on Museum Mine.
So there's another crime there, and our research facilities will get them done. One of our backpacks done. Landmarks is one more, but it's somewhere. I see. It's a raft. Just need a picture of the raft. I could do that, to be honest. If you guys fucking just get to it now. Yes, need to turn on this way, guys. Sorry. Saves time going back till later on, know what I mean, guys?
The raft. When a regular maximum security prison just isn't enough.
Witness reports a mugging is in progress. Officers needed in the vicinity of Vanderbilt.
So let's get these backpacks, guys. Another backpack here. Done. So we've got an old camera unlocked. More
All
found.
units, officers are doing a box truck armed with a bomb. Please mobilize on Museum Mile.
Those ones later. So just get the research lab done now. Got this one. That's good. So, hello guys. Dive and Dash it's called.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
There it goes swimming, guys. Nope, stop behind the bush. Time we get in the water.
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-Force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-Force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. Hey, record this! I wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time.
This one, guys, it can be quite a pain in the arse to do. I realised it's myself I done it. So it's getting the first 100 metre height is fine, but it's the rest of them that can be really annoying.
Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to.
So yeah, 250 metres, this is the harder one I'd say for myself, but I did. But once you get the right height, it should be fine. So I found out.
Jumping should work! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose. There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
So that's that done, guys. It's time. Might just focus on Central Park now. Get this one done, then that'll be that. Just quick episode do a day. I need to run out quick. But I will have another episode uploaded tomorrow, or it will be Wednesday, more likely. Because I'm away and I work to work tomorrow.
We're making our way over.
So let's get the rest of it on. The collectibles and that'll be that.
All units, we just got a reported assault in progress. Reports place the scene in Central Park.
Assault in progress. Gotta stop it. I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've learned not to hit people.
Thanks. It used to be safe here.
So that's that, guys. Done this, and you get the backpacks over here. So on the map we've got a backpack right here. Take care of that one now. Quite close to the show. Oh, we're on top of here. There we go. This one. And we got a snapshot.
Love that shot.
And that's it.
That's a holdup. Right.
Oh. I haven't really got time to get under him. Some guys just speared her away by him, take his one off him. And these guys just trying. He's a web bomber I'm going to try and do now. I'm going to big one guy up and I do have an impact there, it's handy, but it's not really something like electric web is handy. using them. Deal with the crazy enemies, use impact, use the electric webs, and it just takes care of them all. It's just easier for you. This means you can also heal or do that.
And no more money.
Yep, for that one. So it's 2 totals
I
we
love
got
a
there.
happy
Total
ending.
of 80 XP.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Would have lost everything.
So we're going, oh, see, here we go, here, it's just the gate is here, so you get,
I saw some
press
scary
triangle.
looking dudes hanging around the Fisk construction site.
I'll see what's going on.
Oh, this one, okay, so we gave me information. So you have 5% information I thought. We have to do that as well, so that's good. So now we just need to go up to the top bit of Central Park and get the rest of this. Complete it.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Officers respond. We've got a 10-10 narcotics sale in progress. Officers needed in Central Park.
We're just smashed down.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this. Oh, great. Now you're just showing off.
See the big exhibitions wearing them up or doing whatever. Because they are really annoying sometimes. See him who can chase after you and just try and hit you. If you get a chance to, just keep doing it and doing it. So I try and dodge them at all times until the last. Just wave them up. Back off and have a game, back off again, and then wave them up for the attack. Got some large waves, so you can use them as well. See, large waves are the best of the big guys, you just keep hitting them. And go back in it, just take them down, that's it.
Huh. This
Someone
did
has to
keep
go
these
like
wannabe
this.
pushers in check. Wait a minute, what's that feeling? Do I miss him? No.
So 2 more thug crimes in Central Park and that'll be incomplete. Honestly, I would recommend getting the crimes done early on in the game if you want to, because once you get to the end it can be less frequent, I'd say, cover out the map, but also during the storyline and that now they're really frequent all the time, like 1 to every couple of minutes you get, so it's a good rotation. So yes, there's another one there.
Reported location is near Douglas.
Let's get us go do that. Sorry to hear me sniffling, guys, it's a little bit cold now. I'm always unwell at the moment. Hopefully I'll be fine next couple of days so you don't need to listen to me sniffling out or coughing. So try and mute the mic when doing this sometimes. So back to just grab it quickly and then we'll do that crime. I think that's done too, so we've nothing else in Central Park except for obviously landmarks, there's one there, that's it. I'll do it now, and I'll do that. And then I say guys in our kind of spot ready. So they really do come in handy.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Nope! Not a thing! Today just got more real. Fire! Take that! Not how we play!
Flashy King, so it's in there getting the arse, do I say guys? Once you get rid of it, much easier to get this out. There's the easier combo. Because for a focus spot and they come in handy. Oh, there's that combo there, so we need to watch it down and get some health back. See what guy we've done, taking out fast, they don't get any more health hopefully. That's him down as well. Last guy. That's it, there we go. So obviously, being by focus, you can get health
Nothing
back
puts
as
a
well, which is
pep in
good.
my step like halting an illegal drug deal.
So take me the llama. And I'll say one more left,
Sit
that's
tight,
it.
guys. A nice
Boom. That's it done. That's them all done. What we can do now, guys, is just that's 3 I'm done. Go 1, 2, 3, 6 of them done. 6 left to go. So it's 10 altogether, so it's not too bad, I'd say, for them. But leave it there, guys, and I shall.
All units report of a possible narcotics sale. Move in on Central Park.
For
Gonna
to finish
guess
up,
these
so
guys
we
aren't
can
trading
guess,
baseball
and 5 done.
cards.
Not good. You guys said the bug was on vacation.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
What is this?
Always use objects, when I say this before, but always use objects for always. I mean, so much easier to just turn around, title map, and then for the counter.
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal.
But that's 5 out of 5 got guys there. And Central Park.
Police are on their way. And so
So that's good then. So seeing guys, that's 81% here, the highest for this we've got so far. So that's a small one, so we've got 2 left. But as I say guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.